It is a program that is teaching you to take risks, to be bold, to ask questions that maybe are scary or you don't know the answer to, but to spark a conversation.
Living History personalizes these moments of history in a way that is different from just seeing a show.
The main idea behind the program is that by the time students come to participate as audience members, that they've found a personal connection to both the plot and story of the play, but also the social and political issues inside of the play.
The first day that we get there, say, all right, get on up out of those desks and join me in a circle, because this is where we're going to start the class from here on out as an ensemble.
Sometimes they're like, oh, we're not sitting down. Like they assume that we're going to come in just to lecture to them.
And we're all across the city, South Side, West Side, North Side, haves, have-nots. And so to be able to go in and say, hey, is this your first show? And every hand goes up.
It was kind of hard to come out of our shells because it's the first time we've done anything like this.
Well, I was already ready to get up. I'm not a shy or timid person.
And so many times they're like, man, we had to make eye contact. We had to work with each other. We had to listen to each other. I had to work with people that I never worked with before in class.
We hear students say, this program gave me the opportunity to show a side of myself that my classmates may not have known existed.
You become more comfortable with people.
You could connect to another person that you didn't know something about.
Having to get together and express how we feel, how we're thinking right now, show how we would see the play.
When the students come here on performance day, they've already gotten the scenes, they performed the scenes.
Watching those kids get off that bus, they are like rushing through the door.
When you're there, it's like you don't miss a moment, you don't miss an emotion.
And for them to come after and say, I've never done anything like this before and it was amazing. How do we come back?
There is so much opportunity for students to ask questions. There's the panel with the director or dramaturg that comes into the classroom. There's a talk back after the play. Then they also get a more intimate panel in their classroom on day 7.
And they get to do scenes with the actors in class.
Well, first of all, I was starstruck, but I was the first one to get up like, can I please do it too?
To expose students to other professions, other art forms, opportunities to create something that they wouldn't normally create. And so the only way that's possible is through programs like this.
Ever since Timeline Theater came in, I've wanted to be an actress. It's been like a dream of mine. So it's either like performing with Timeline Theater or a detective. I'm gonna major in cybersecurity and criminology.
I'm trying to push more for behavioral analogy. Then there's the other side of me like, I wanna be a dancer. Dance, dance, dance.
I don't wanna feel like I'm forced to have to stay where I am. Never experience the outside world. I want to be able to go explore.
It might change their course of action, it might change what they want to do in their future, or it might just change the way they think about school.
This is the thing that makes them want to come to school and makes them say to their mom, oh, I'll tell you about what happened at school today. They'll actually answer the question. We went to see an amazing play, Mom.
With me getting engaged in the arts at a young age, it possibly, put me on a different path.
I truthfully think that it saved my life. I don't know where I would be or what I would be doing or who I would be hanging with.
I often hope that they see the possibility in doing something that they didn't know they could do, looking at the world or looking at humans in a way that they hadn't seen before.
I'm hoping that they learn something new that they didn't even know. And then it gives you understanding of, oh, well now I can kind of piece together why things may be the way that they are. And now I can think deeper about what's next.
I think we do that every week when we go into a classroom.